What do you call hills made entirely of sand? Dunes! And Michigan has many dunes, including ones located at the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Park in Empire, not too far away from Traverse City. Hey, it's me, Mr. Peterson, and today, along with the help of Ranger Dave, we're going to learn about Sleeping Bear Dunes, why national parks are important, and how we might be able to help spread the word about our amazing parks. Before we get too far, let's talk about dunes. A dune is a hill or ridge made of sand formed by the wind. They are typically found by large lakes or the sea and in deserts. A fun fact about dunes is they move because dunes are made from sand blown by the wind. They shift or move over time. Sometimes dunes can be impacted by erosion. Erosion is when the dune is slowly destroyed by wind or water. Erosion is a natural process, but sometimes erosion can be sped up by the actions of humans. So it's important that we do our best to make sure that our dunes are preserved or protected. Now that we've learned a bit more about dunes, let's spend some time learning with Ranger Dave.
Hello, my name is Ranger Dave. I'm a park ranger here at Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. Sleeping Bear Dunes is a National Park Service site located in northwest Lower Michigan. Since our state looks a bit like a hand, I can point to it and show you where that is. Somewhere sort of on the outside of the pinky finger over here. National parks are special areas set aside by the U.S. government. They often contain unique landscapes, wildlife, history, or some combination of these things. The mission of the National Park Service is to preserve and protect these areas. So, why do we even have national parks? Well, they're super important to keep wide open wilderness areas for those plants and animals that need them. For one thing, it also protects iconic landscapes from future development, such as the Grand Canyon. Here at Sleeping Bear Dunes, we also have some of the darkest night skies in our area. This is due to the low levels of light pollution. One example of how the dunes here are being protected is that we no longer allow cars to drive around on them. Decades ago, before this was a national park site, there were car tours out into the dunes. Car tires can damage plants that hold the sand in place and cause increased erosion. This makes life tougher for the plants and animals that live in this fragile ecosystem. This is the same reason that we always encourage visitors to stay on designated trails, so that they don't trample that vegetation and cause those problems. We also require that any dogs in the park be on a leash at all times. This is because we have sensitive wildlife like the federally endangered piping plover shorebirds, which could abandon their nests if they get spooked. So, to recap, Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore is a truly special place. Its status as a national park site means it will be protected for future generations. That way you and those who come after you can enjoy the park. You can help by staying on trails and respecting wildlife. I hope to see you out at the dunes someday.
Thanks, Ranger Dave, for telling us so much about Sleeping Bear Dunes and national parks. You know, I want to help spread the word about how we can protect our parks. I think we should learn about how to write a video script for a PSA. A PSA is a public service announcement. Public service announcements help inform the public or our community about important information, events, or organizations. PSAs are similar to informational writing. They only contain facts that people can use to help make choices or find out more information. A PSA has 3 parts. First, introduce the problem or issue. Second, give the facts or information to solve the problem. And third, give information about where people can learn more. I have this graphic organizer to help me write my PSA video script. To help write our PSA script, we need to think about the words we want to say, but also what we want our viewers to see. What we say goes in the column labeled audio, and what we want our viewers to see goes in the column labeled video. Let's start with the introduction, which should catch the viewer's attention and identify the PSA's problem or issue. Using a question is one way to do this. How about, Did you know you can help protect our national parks? I want to start my video with me talking, so I'm going to write, "Talk to the camera." Next, we want to give our viewers the information they need to help protect our national parks. I'm thinking, be sure to follow all rules, posted signs, and all ranger advice when at national parks. By following these important rules, you can help keep our national parks clean, protected, and safe for everyone to enjoy. I want to see pictures of those things in my video, so I'm going to write pictures of signs, rules, and park rangers from the national park. The last thing we want to do is give our viewer a place where they can go to find out more information. For us, that is going to be the National Parks website. So I'll identify that in the PSA by saying, to find out more about how you can help protect our national parks, be sure to visit the National Park website. I want to finish my video the way I started, with me talking. So I'm going to write, "Talk to the camera." Now let's take a look at the PSA video I made to post on social media to help my friends and family learn how to protect our national parks. Did you know that you can help protect national parks? Be sure to follow all rules, posted signs, and all ranger advice when at national parks. By following these important rules, you can help keep our national parks clean, protected, and safe for everyone to enjoy. To find out more of how you can help protect our national parks, be sure to visit the National Parks website. Sleeping Bear Dunes National Park is a Michigan treasure and should be protected. Now that I've shown you how to write a PSA, get out there and make your own. Your PSA could be a video, a speech, or even a poster. Whatever you create, be sure to share it so others can learn and act positively in their community.